my name is Jason and welcome back to I Have a Story. Today for Poli-Tics Tuesday, I want to talk about what this news just came out yesterday was. And here on the screen with me, not with me here, but on the screen as you see next to me on the screen, this man's name is Brad, and this is one of the channels I watch where and I recommend a lot of people watch his channel. He talks a lot about a lot of things that you won't hear on any news network, and this one is really scary. I was one of his first few hundred subscribers many years ago, and when his channel first started out, it was not what it really is today, and he's gotten a lot of friends and received a lot of help to get where he is with a lot of information. I remember when he first started, I was sharing stories with him, and he was airing some of the stories I was sharing with him, and I've talked to some of the people that he knows, and I'm sorry about myself too. I am really struggling. I've really had a bad week, and I'm really struggling. You've seen the videos to hear. But this is incredibly scary. This is a speech that he just released yesterday, aired yesterday as of me making this. My last video took me like 14 hours just to get it to upload. So that's why I'm behind this week on my videos and my microphones and audio equipment and electrical equipment, just the constant blunders. Part of what's got me down. I want to make progress in life. I'm trying to do something to make progress in life, and I can't because this stuff doesn't want to work. But this is a video he just released yesterday, and I'll leave a link, and I recommend reviewing his channel. And I will say that, you know, he has his fluff moments where there's not much to talk about or nothing big to talk about, and he just has to keep content going. But he comes out with some really big stories, and this is one of them right here. And if Obama really said this, and watching this, the way he says it and what he says, this is incredibly scary. I mean, does this not show, and especially looking at this past 3.5 years of just nothing but lie after lie. I mean, I tell you what, it's just like being married to a mentally ill spouse. A bipolar, narcissistic, mentally ill spouse. Let me slap you in the face and then tell the world you're the one slapping me. One lie after abusive lie. And now we know why. As you see here, let's see what Brad has to say.
This is from Obama, and I want to watch him together. I'm going to watch him on my phone here while you watch him on your screen at home. So let's go ahead and get it started here. Obama says,
flood a country's public square with enough raw sewage. You just have to raise enough questions, spread enough dirt, plant enough conspiracy theorizing that citizens no longer know what to believe.
Are you listening yet?
Once they lose trust in their leaders, in mainstream media, in political institutions, in each other, in the possibility of truth, the game's won. The international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. That order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
Once you lose trust in media, once you lose trust in your political leaders, the game is won. Now that's exactly what's happening. We see this very clearly in our community and in the entire population. This end game, the end of this game, the final level boss is world war, civil war. complete destruction of the system that you know, because they know that this empire is crumbling. It can't continue in the way that it has for the last century or even 2 centuries. They need it to completely burn down to the ashes so that upon that foundation, a raw foundation, a new future can be built. Now, we do see a lot of people in politics saying things right now like they're using the words world order. And they're discussing what America has built and what we have become over the last couple of years, over the last couple of decades, in which we were the ability to go into other countries and pirate from them. Take over, call for a regime change, send in some money or some weapons.
Okay, well, my left eye was blacking out on me again. That's why you saw me drop my head. But if you listen, I don't know when the speech was given. I don't know the context to the speech being given. But I do know from what I've seen out of the politics that have taken place over these past 3.5 years, while I've watched my country just turn upside down, and I'm not one that I've already talked about. I have to question my faith and trust in Obama for a lot of reasons, and with politics in our country and our #1 freedom, everything, it's not something we chance, people. It's not something we just play with. Although, like he said, the game's going to be over. And unfortunately, I'm not making this video again because I've already made this video. This will be the 3rd time I've made this video. Hopefully it'll even come out and I can air this one. But, see, the words that he used in that were, "This is how the game is won." And if Brad puts it out there, I trust what he puts out there. And if something was wrong with this video, he's one to come back and say it. If something turned out that it wasn't a legitimate video of some sort. But, with what's going on in politics and how they've turned everything upside down and just lied to us, and watching the whole outcome of all of it, I have to believe this video because of that alone. This right here is exactly what has been going on in our country for the past 3.5, and it's been going on for longer than 3.5 years. It's just the escalation in the past 3.5 years of just how much faster they moved it. It's going to be really interesting, and I don't even know what the right word is to say besides interesting, because I'm more scared than interested what the rest of this year is going to have in store for us. I'm scared of what's going on around the world, and I'm scared that we don't have anybody at the helm right now steering our ship. Hopefully it doesn't crash.